Yes, good job.
7 Mike Alpha, extend down.
Extending down, 7 Mike Alpha.
Now 40 knots.
40 knots, a little bit off, that's perfect, and now you can raise.
Okay, a little.
To 23.6, I think it was, right? That's really good. High power settings, nice. And now you can decide when we turn, okay?
Alright, thanks. Runway 26 right, cleared on.
Little 26 right, 5 break up.
Number 1 let me continue past the 605, please.
Past the 605, 105.
Helicopter 426, hold east, sorry, west, step 30, west step 30, 426.
Hold east, helicopter 426. Hold west of 30426.
Hold is 30.
West.
West.
Hold
left side is clear.
on this one, please.
Left side clear.
So first he said hold east, and then he said correction, hold west.
He told me correction.
Yes.
Okay.
So make sure you stay at 560 feet.
Yeah.
And then we can turn here. And whenever you have the capability, let's first stabilize 60 knots, 500 feet.
Yeah.
That's a really nice turn, by the way, that's perfect. And whenever you have the capability, you can do the landing check.
Base 26 right, clear the option. Plane 109.
Number 9, Eric Romeo, turn left, kilo 2, kind of ground to you.
Kilo 2 over the ground, yeah, 9 Romeo.
Nice, really good turn.
Follow traffic basing, headed to Sling, runway 26 right, cleared for the option, past 605 is fine.
Follow traffic and we're clear to
forward, left.
You can do the landing check if you
Mike Alpha, extend down when you're going to probably go.
Oil pressure green, 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 up center, and curb time is out of yellow. And no warning light, no cushion line, taps is green.
Continue downwind at 4K to land, 426. Left side is clear, so you were busy, that's why it was hard to hear, right?
Yeah.
Left side clear.
Right side clear.
And now we are really slow, so make sure we go to 70 knots now in the downwind.
70 knots, okay.
So always when you are when you have to hold, or whenever you have time, and you know you're gonna land, you can already do the landing check. Because like that, you reduce your workload. Because normally we would have it, we have to do it here.
Yeah.
But this is not a lot of time. So if he gives you time, because you have to hold, then you can just do it also when holding. Okay, let's make sure 70 knots, not 60. So we look outside, 70 knots altitude.
Unfortunately, I could do one more orbit and then southbound over the 605, please.
One more orbit, southbound over the 605.
Nice. Yeah. And as soon as we cross the runway, you can reduce the airspeed and back to 60.
Back to 60, okay.
100.
And then you can also start to slowly descend.
Okay.
When I look outside, I feel like we are maybe a little bit descending, not a lot. So lower the collective more.
Lower the collective more.
Yeah, because we are still at 500.
Yeah. Light forward left.
Here, yeah. Don't get too fast, the nose is going down. Can you feel that?
Yeah, I can feel that.
Yeah, then a little aft cycling. And now we are descending really fast.
Hotel 13, that's close to me, east of 3 zone.
Light
forward. Pad 3 cleared for takeoff, cruise requested.
Yeah, full takeoff now.
Okay, now make sure, fast walking pace, and the spot is in the middle of the compass.
Yeah.
Do you feel high or low now?
Now we are higher.
Yeah, then lower the collective a little.
Okay.
Okay, that's good, then keep the airspeed for now. And on final, the car peak goes down, so you can push down the car peak.
Push down the car peak.
Yes, nice, perfect.
Yeah.
Always on final we do that. Still a little high, right? The airspeed is good, but don't get slower.
Okay.
So keep just a little forward pressure. And now we can start to slowly raise the collective. We have a little vibrations. Now that's a really nice angle.
Speed, please. There's the Cessna's a little bit faster behind you.
That's forward onto that.
And when we get closer to the ground, make sure you apply enough left pedal, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Back, slow down.
Nice, really good.
Back, just keep that speed.
Now we have to raise and a little forward pressure on the cyclic and raise.
If you go any slower, it's not going to work.
Left.
That one, we'll keep the speed up, 37 back.
Nice, Joseph.
Nice.
Don't raise too much in the end. Make sure your inputs on the collective are small.
Okay.
Okay, let's turn to the wind. Now it's really hard to hover. Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Okay, let's stabilize.
Stabilize.
Helicopter 8300, landing clear on pass 3.
Helicopter, yep, direct to the down, final please, pad 3, clear the line.
Pass 3,
Okay, let's hover to the pad.
November 7, Mike Alpha. For traffic, go back to the downwind, please. There's a Cessna that's
Okay, then you can turn to the tower, yeah, left side clear.
Turn to the light, okay.
To the tower,
tower.
So your inputs on the tower are sometimes a little too big. So when we did the approach, just before we went very close to the ground, you raised the collective a lot, and then we went close to the ground, and then we climbed right away, and the power was also too high.
Yeah.
So you have to make sure
verifying we're clear for the option.
you raise the collective and it gets more, and then like not at one point a lot. So a little smoother inputs, okay?
Okay.
But other than that, the approach was really nice.
Thank you.
Cessna over the freeway, runway 26.
Yeah, let's hover a little to the back and stay at this altitude now.
Okay.
So as soon as you feel the helicopter wants to descend, you raise the collective a little.
Okay.
And also when you see the nose is going away from the tower, you correct for it as soon as you can.
Okay.
So now this is really smooth, really good, nice smooth inputs.
Runway 26, right, clear the line. November 393, make a, actually no,
Okay, then let's do a max performance takeoff, so you can hover to the middle of the pad. Yeah, let's get us a little higher, we are really low.
Follow that.
Get us a little higher. And the nose is not at the tower anymore, so let's bring it back to the tower.
Bring it back to the tower.
Right, stay in the pattern.
And then you try to keep it there.
45 at the Long Beach Tower, stand by. I've got like 6 on the
Okay,
pattern
and then
now.
you can set down the helicopter, but let's stabilize first. Let's stabilize first.
Number 3, following
So
the diamond
let's put the nose to the tower again.
To land.
Then you can hop a little bit to the left.
Long Beach Tower,
And raise a little more.
Left grow.
Raise. No, that's not how we set down. Okay, so we were planning to go to the middle of the pad, not to set down. So first, one step after the other, okay? So first, you move, let's get a little higher. First we move in the middle of the pad.
Okay.
So a little half cycling.
Yep, pad 3 clear for takeoff.
Okay, that's one step after the other.
Yeah.
So smaller, so your inputs on the collective are now too small, too big.
Okay.
So now when you want to stay here, you just raise collective a little bit.
Lima base at the 605.
Raise it a little bit.
Raise a little bit.
Stop it, yeah. Okay.
You're going to follow
collective, yeah. And now, let's make sure we keep this altitude.
Okay.
Number 5.
Okay, then you move just a little bit to the back.
Little bit to the back.
Yes, that's good.
Like that.
Okay, now you can set it down. This is really stable.
Okay.
Smaller inputs.
Number 393, runway 26 right, clear to land. Hold short of runway 30 for traffic, landing traffic citation.
So the inputs are a little too big. So now we lower it and right pedal at the same time until it's centered. So what we do is...
Friction on.
No, yeah, you can put the friction... No, wait. No, wait. Keep your hand here. First step is rolling down the throttle.
Yeah.
To 75.
75.
Because we never want to have the friction on when the RPM is high. This is how you can remember it.
Okay.
First is always
RPM 75. It's really hard to control the collective.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to have a small input, but
it's hard, I know, yeah. We can practice a little more.
Yeah, okay.
Then friction of the collective on.
Okay.
Only the collective,
November 4,
not the cycling.
totally off, please turn left at Kilo 2.
Then you can do the procedure if you can remember it.
First, setting the altimeter for 29092.
Exactly, so now we remember that one, 3010.
And we are now...
Yeah, okay.
.29092, almost here.
Okay.
And the altimeter is 900.
No.
90.
No, the thing is, yes, minus.
Minus 90.
No.
Minus 10.
No. So this is plus 100 plus 200. So
minus 100.
Exactly,
yeah.
Very good. Minus 100. And the temperature. Let's check the outside temperature.
Oh, 84. 84.
Okay, but is that possible?
Yeah, right. It is impossible, and temperature maybe 22.
Yeah, so the problem is it's now in Fahrenheit, so you can switch that down.
Yeah. 29.
Okay, so this one normally shows a little too much because the pad is very hot.
Yeah.
So let's use 25.
25, okay. 25 is approximately 27.
22.7.
227.
Yes, okay.
227 and 23.6. 236.
236, so we remember that.
Yeah, okay. 236.
And then that was number 1.
And let's back to the altimeter.
And over 10 Lima for traffic landing, runway 30, back to the down, please. 10 Lima.
Okay.
Back to the down.
We have to do one more check.
Runway 7 Mike Alpha, crossing the
check.
down, please.
Engine gauge, engine check.
No.
7 Mike Alpha.
Magneto check.
Magneto check, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
November 37, Quebec.
Left, right, 1000.
The sling.
1000.
Heading to your right is going back to the down. Follow them back to the down, please. They're going to be 6 and 5.
5%, yeah.
About 5.
293, counter ground, see you.
Counter ground, 393.
Left, 1000, 1000. Drop for 5%.
Nice. Okay, so we know both magnetos are working, so we will have the full power available. Because if the magneto one is not working, we don't have the full power.
2 mile on up runway 26,
Yeah.
but
So now we know we have it. Okay, then we can go back into a harbor.
Number 3, looking
Back to harbor.
Yeah. So what do we have to do first?
So friction,
Yes, very good.
friction off, and RPM up.
Yeah.
Long Beach Tower Helicopter, 83 Hotel Part 3,